Hello, this is Master347, time playthrough of 5 and 3 ounces. And last time, well, we found out that Edelgard was the Flame Emperor. Yep, he was a she. And Dimitri was pissed, almost possessed even. So yeah, things got pretty real there. And it looks like she has now declared war on the church. She's not in the right here by just doing this. However, the church isn't entirely blameless, because I feel that, yeah, I mean, you can tell that there's something wrong here with this church. But, anywho, there's the beginning of a new chapter, which I'm pretty sure is the last chapter within part 1 of the story. Like, after that, it goes straight to part 2.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To War. Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
Okay then. Okay. Well, to war. I wonder if I actually managed to recruit Casper, because he's technically on the he's technically with the house that well, has pretty much betrayed us. So yeah. Obviously, also like I said, there are no more paralogues now. We've pretty much done them all at this point. This was started part 2 and all the others. Oh.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart. There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan. And in order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten. We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
I have returned, Rhea.
Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time. It will require all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you. You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are. Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return. I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you. That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within. In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
You have my gratitude, Seteth. And you as well, Flame. As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
A vessel, huh? Well, things are about to... Well, things have gotten real now. But first of all, certifications... Oh, whoops, I mean inventory. I'm going to reclass and change back to hero.
A new path to tread.
There we are. I can rearrange my items a bit later off screen. Oh, I did get a few supports, probably because some of the characters in here, but I'll do those last. Also, I think it's about time playing got certification. I think this is maxed out actually. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's see. Should be a priest, a bishop. I'd rather not waste advanced seal on there. His level ups have been pretty. I'm not gonna lie, not that great. Advanced seals are not easy to come by. Rare monster sighting, that I can do off screen. Sheen's birthday. Oh yeah, this is a bit different. We only got like 1 day to look around this time, so we have to explore today. Or either that day, but that is a rare battle, and I prefer to actually do that off screen. Maybe that give you an extra better. Yeah, things have gotten pretty messy now. Are there actually any quests? Eagle Eye. Seek intel on the Imperial Army. Ah, okay, so there is one. That's one. We didn't even have any quests.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor. I have something to ask of you.
We have been scouting the makeup of the Imperial Army, but much is still unclear. Any information you could provide would be a great help. Clear information on the Imperial Army, and Knight and Sirius would have that kind of information. Alright. Good idea.
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little. They couldn't be better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
Oh, so that's how they got in. That's actually a little scary. They got in that way.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Interesting. It's true a lot more people have been coming and going late. Perhaps we could secure the information if we capture someone from the Imperial Army. Thank you. This is quite helpful. An elixir. Wow. Okay then. Well, off screen, let's see. Where's Casper? Because there's actually an item we can actually give him, or if he is even here. Oh, there he is. I wonder what he thinks. But anywho, off screen as usual, I'm going to basically doing things like the greenhouse, or look around a church, or do something known. I can do that off screen. If I manage to recruit someone or whatever, then basically I will show that off. I'm going to try and recruit Casper. That's the person I'm going to try and recruit. Because remember the side quest thing. Remember, you can recruit, don't try to recruit everyone. I think I might be able to recruit someone else too. If he's here. Gilbert. I think we might be able to recruit him now, because I checked and it's actually due to story purposes. But I'll see you guys then.
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach. You know, Professor, I keep hearing good things about you. I gotta admit, I'm curious. Want to let me into your class? Alright, that was easy enough. Come on, we're gonna run this place.
Nice. Done. Awesome. Okay. So yep, I'm back. Now we're going to talk to Gilbert. I think we can recruit him now.
There are always small power struggles, still. It has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should, Professor. If I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
I can't recruit him.
There are I did, Professor.
I feel like I could recruit him by now. Maybe it's after chapter 12. Yep, a bit annoying. Yeah, see, I can't deepen this bond any further because I need to be in the right chapter. Even though I did manage to recruit him, now he's in my party. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do anything else with him. Maybe he might have kept a few gifts, maybe?
There are I didn't. I feel, Professor.
I think I'll try faculty training.
There are I didn't. I feel, Professor.
Yeah, I actually thought I could recruit him by now. Maybe it comes automatically. Yeah. Oh well. So I'll be back here once I've used the rest of my points. I'm going to do a few socials. So I'll see you guys then. Well, I mean supports. Okay, I am now back. Yep. I did a little bit more research. He joins you automatically during like part 2 of the game, like literally part 2. So yeah, don't worry. And because you run the blue with the blue lines, you're guaranteed to get him. In fact, I think he only joins you if you're with the blue lines. So yes, awesome. So don't worry about it, guys. Don't panic. We can get him. But I did manage to get a few supports, a few. Most of them now already got to B, but I'm not going to bother leveling up to A because I know for a fact I'm not going to get them. Because they're probably going to get into like part 2 or part 3 of the game, so that's be wasting stuff. So that's why I was focusing on the allies, which I'm going to use, which I don't have that much of a support. And now I already had one with Mercedes, The other one was Cyril. So we're just gonna do these two. Then we're gonna show off the other supports.
Keeping it clean, sweeping it clean. No more trash, nowhere, no how. Oh darn, there's trash over there. Hey, Professor! The Cathedral's a real important place for the Church of Seiros, so I always make sure it's all sparkling clean. The monks do some cleaning too, and they tell me not to bother, and sometimes they even say to go away, but they just don't clean as good as I do. I don't stop until everything shines. Nah, not really. And Lady Rhea told me it's okay if I don't show an interest unless I feel like it. And I haven't so far, but I just want to take good care of the things she cares about. If there's a thing she wants taken care of, then I'll do it better than anyone else. What do you think? You'd go the extra mile for Lady Rhea, wouldn't you? Maybe you don't realize how great a person Lady Rhea is. She's always praying hard as she can for her followers all across Fodlan. She does it every single day. And even though she's always so busy, she tries to listen to as many people's needs as she can. When she's seen the kids who lost their parents in Ramire Village, she didn't leave them there. She got the church to take those kids in, same as me. She's so kind. She's almost like a mom to all her followers, and just everybody that I can think of loves her. Hang on, you trying to say you know more about Lady Rhea than I do? Okay, maybe she likes you more than she likes me. But I know that I know a whole lot more about her than you do. I know these things, okay? So don't go talking down to me like you know better. Huh? Well, just as long as we're all clear on that.
And that one's with Mercedes.
You there, youngster. Won't you listen to this old man's troubles? I was born and raised right here in this town. I spent my whole life here. My daughter lives in the Empire, and she sent me a letter to ask if I was keeping up with my daily worship.
Well, hello there, Professor. Is this a friend of yours? Is that so? I was sure you two knew each other. Is there something we can do for you, good sir?
Oh, what a lovely young lady. I was just telling this kind soul a story.
Really? What's troubling you?
Well, I was thinking of going to daily prayer, but my leg's been acting up and I can't walk properly.
How terrible. That's no good at all. May I be of assistance? I'd be happy to lend a shoulder and escort you to the chapel.
Would you? Oh, I'd be most grateful to you. Thank the goddess for sending this young lady to me today.
We'll need your help too, Professor. Here, sir, take my arm. Splendid work, Professor. You really seem to appreciate our assistance. Putting a smile on someone's face always seems to brighten up the day. Is something wrong? You're giving me a strange look. Oh, how should I put this? I suppose it's just second nature to me. It's difficult to describe, but I can usually tell when someone is worried about something. Back there, I could tell that both you and the old man were in distress. I spent a good amount of my life living in the church. Maybe that's why I'm so good at identifying these things? Did I not mention that before? I spent nearly 10 years of my life in the Church of Fargus. Many came to us with their troubles. In my own time of need, I once ran to the church myself, and they helped me. May I share something with you, Professor? It's about a dream of mine. I'd like to work in the church one day. I want to be like the priest who helped me. Never mind. It's not a very realistic dream. Please forget I said anything. If I were someone else, perhaps a commoner without a crest or stature, maybe things would be different. It's a bit sad, but this is the way things have to be. After all, only the goddess can decide our fates.
Alright. Okay, so I'm pretty much done exploring for now. So, these are the rest of these supports. Then what I'm going to do off screen, basically, is, well, I'm going to do that battle there. That were battle. Might get some last minute items, never know. And then, well, that'll be pretty much about it. This might be a pretty short video. Depends. Well, let's do the supports now. This is everybody else.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, boar prince.
And here I thought you had no desire to speak with me.
We don't need to speak to clash swords, do we?
I suppose not. Is that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
I suppose you would recognize its value. I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I'm not giving it to you.
Huh? Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to hold it.
Do you take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Come now, that was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
So you say. Yet House Fraldaria still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
How pointless. No use talking about someone who's long dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner. Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
Mastering received Sword of Zoltan? What? Hello? An illustrated sword forged by a legendary... What the hell? Huh. That's a new one. Yeah, send a come for it. Wow. That's the first time we got support. We actually got an item out of it. That's pretty cool. I wonder if we... that's pretty rare. Huh. Wow. Didn't think I'd ever see that. Okay. Huh. Let's see. Huh.
Mercedes, hello. I have a request for you.
Oh, Alois. What could you possibly need at this hour?
A little birdie told me you're good at telling ghost stories.
I suppose I am.
So it's true. Excellent. I'd like to hear one of your finest ghost stories. Would you be amenable?
Goodness, you want me to share one? Well, certainly. I'm rarely asked to tell ghost stories. Which should I tell? Perhaps the one I heard in the monastery the other day.
Oh, wait a moment.
Is something the matter?
Well, I was only asking whether you'd tell me. The telling itself will have to be another time.
Are you sure? It's no trouble right now.
No, I have to steel myself. I mean, I have something important to do.
I see. That's a shame, but I suppose it can't be helped. If you don't mind my asking, why the sudden interest in hearing a ghost story?
Well, you see, ghosts terrify me. But I'm a knight. Someday, somewhere, I may have to deal with one.
A knight who's afraid of ghosts.
Yes, it's quite embarrassing.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. Even knights can't be stoic toward everything. I'm impressed that you're working so hard to face your fear.
Oh, it's nothing, really.
I will tell you my scariest ghost story the next chance I get.
Oh, it needn't be your very scariest. A moderately scary story will suffice. Thank you for taking the time.
Hey there, Blaine. I thought I'd drop by and see if you'd care for a...
Now, just a moment, Sylvain. If you must speak with me, I implore you to do so from where you stand. My apologies if this comes across as rude, but please do not come any closer to me.
Excuse me?
I am sorry. My brother has explicitly warned me not to go near you.
Sedith said that? I bet he also told you any woman who comes too close to me is... How does he say it? Doomed to misfortune?
He used those very words! Is it true, then?
Come on. He's just messing with you, obviously.
Of course I would prefer to believe that, but one can never know for certain. Particularly when similar stories are constantly in circulation about you. I have heard that men and women alike have been seduced by your nefarious ways.
I hate to suggest my talents are being oversold, but...
I have heard that you toy with people's emotions, like a cat toys with its prey.
Do I really look like such a villain to you?
Well, perhaps not. You do not strike me as much of a charmer.
When you put it like that, I feel like I should defend... Yeah, forget it. Let's get to the actual point.
Did I not tell you, Sylvain? Stay away from me.
It's kind of awkward talking from so far away. Can I please step just a little?
Truly, there are countless terrible stories of your behavior. I've heard that you panic when there aren't women around to flirt with, that you've gone as far as flirting with horses and even chickens.
Oh, come on. Who would even... You should know that your brother has an overactive imagination.
I would like to believe that you are a sincere and reputable person, Sylvain. But there is no smoke without fire. Or so the saying goes.
I may not be the most respectable fellow you'll ever meet, but...
Until I can be certain, please refrain from coming too close to me. Now, if you will excuse me, I must be on my way.
Blaine, wait! Come back! And she's gone. All I was trying to do was deliver a message. Blaine, hey! The professor said we need to come to the Cathedral! I'll run really far ahead so you don't have to walk near me! There, I tried telling her. The professor can't be mad about that.
Alright. And that's about it. I don't really buy much this time. Not much from support items. Most people already have a B and stuff, so yeah. So alright then. Yep. Let's proceed. We're done with free time now. I'm also an A rank though, so hopefully I might be able to get an A rank if I'm lucky soon enough. Maybe not until part 2. Oh, I mean B+. Yeah, I forgot I need to get a B+ before I get to A. Ah, instructor manually.
Makes sense to me.
Nice.
Professor.
Where's tea pie then?
You called, so I came. My favorite tea. Even the smell calms me. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Very good. Oh? No. Oh? Sure. You all... No. That was delicious.
Listen up, everyone. The Imperial Army is upon us. If you can fight, pick up a weapon. Everyone else, hurry up and evacuate. We have the goddess's protection on our side. We have nothing to fear. Victory will be ours.
Professor, are you ready? Well, hurry up. I don't need to tell you that the situation is dire. We have some support troops from the local nobles, but the army we're facing is immense. No matter how you look at it, we're at a disadvantage. To make matters worse, the enemy is being led by Edelgard. Do not underestimate how extraordinary her abilities are.
They're here. At long last.
It seems this will be a battle to remember. About time.
I'll never give up, no matter how outnumbered we are. I'll fight to the very end.
I should have made a move on the Imperial Princess before things got this far. It could have changed everything.
We have the goddess's divine protection on our side. All that's left is to try our best.
All we can do is fight as best we can. Though, if I'm being honest, I'm really scared right now.
We can't just hand over the kingdom and the monastery. We'll stop her, no matter what it takes.
Your Highness, you do not seem well.
Unwell, you say? What's gotten into you? Nothing could be farther from the truth. I'm so happy I can hardly contain myself. My father, my stepmother, my dear friends. They want her head. They want her life. They've whispered as much to me. And the chance to answer their pleas has arrived at long last. Of course. But don't mistake my intentions. Edelgard will die by my hand, and mine alone. Let's move, Professor. Even if it costs me my life, I won't rest until I've crushed her skull in my bare hands.
Yep, he's unhinged. But yep, I'm back. Basically what I did mostly was just did that rare battle and just a regular one. I have 2 points now. Glad I did, I was actually a bit low on money, so good thing I did those. So I'm glad I actually managed to recruit Casper this in time. Yep, I didn't recruit everyone, but maybe it's a good thing I didn't do that, because all those paralogues. Well, let's see, we also got a few supports. Have we got any? I got a B with him, Ingrid. Got a B with her, and that's about it. Alright then.
Did Cyril fall asleep here again? There's nothing to cover him with. He'll catch cold if he's here too long. Oh well, I guess I have no other options. I'll have to take care of this myself.
Ah! What's happening?
I'm keeping you warm so you don't catch cold. I'm sorry. Did I make you uncomfortable?
I was just surprised. Thanks, Mercy.
Oh, I'm happy to hear you call me that. You know, I seem to find you in here pretty often. Do you have a favorite book?
Nah, but it's always real quiet here, so it's where I like to sleep.
I see. You always seem so wrapped up in your work. That is, whenever you're not sleeping in the library. Do you have many friends here?
No, not really.
But don't you want some? Having friends is much more fun than spending all of your time alone.
Nah, I don't want people treating me like an outsider. I'm better off alone.
An outsider? You? Who would possibly say?
Oh, so you don't think anyone thinks that? Should I tell you what happened to me before I came here?
Oh no, you really don't have to. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories. But you know, everyone here sees you as a friend. Even me. I see you as a good friend.
Percy, I'm sorry. I sure like everyone here too, but it feels like you're... I don't know. It sounds weird maybe, but I think you're something different than a friend.
Different? In what way? Do you not like me?
No, it's not that. I can't... You know how sometimes you can't explain things? This is that. If I had a sister, I think that might be how it feels being around you.
Really? That's just as well. You remind me of my little brother.
Oh, you got a brother?
I do, but I haven't seen him in so long. It's almost like he's not really my brother anymore. But you can count on me if you need anything at all. I'll do my best to help you out.
I can count on you for anything? Wow.
Okay.
Why are you sighing at me like that? Is my face really so hopeless?
Ingrid, I'm trying to think of something polite to say right now. It's as if you have no experience dressing elegantly. At all.
I mean, I don't. Dorothea, I appreciate you taking the time, but yes, you do have your work cut out for you.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't be so hard on you. I was just surprised, is all. A gal like you're a beautiful young noblewoman who somehow has no experience with either makeup or fashion. This is basic stuff, Ingrid. The basics of the basics, really.
It may be basic for you, but I'm only just now learning. And that has been taking the time to show me, actually.
Still, I can't believe you didn't know anything about it before her.
I was just never interested before. Even as a child, it never appealed to me. Fussy, pretty things always felt unnecessary. And gussying myself up to attract someone has never played an important part in my pursuits as a knight. But you've piqued my interest in all this.
How?
It's not like I'd be dressing myself up just to attract someone. I'd be dressing up for the occasion, specifically. Even if I don't dress up any other time. A special occasion such as this is a good reason to try it out.
Well, yeah. That's why we dress up when we go out. You might meet someone, and you want to look your best, don't you? Get their attention, lure them in.
That's the exact opposite of what I just said. You said previously that dressing up for the occasion is reason enough.
Oh, I just said that so you wouldn't run off screaming.
I see.
My real point is that you're quite lovely even before getting all fixed up. Absolutely bewitching, in fact. So when I'm finished with you, well, someone looking at you could be forgiven for wanting to pounce.
Could they be? I don't know that I'd forgive them.
Oh, I know. That's why just before I lunge, I'm gonna ask permission.
Permission is not granted. Ever. Just back off.
And there we go. Alright. So, time has come. Time to face Ingrid and, well, her vast army. This could actually be a legitimate tough fight. And I'm also worried about Dimitri. Again, he seems unhinged. Perhaps he's been holding in this whole time and he's just burst out in this war vengeance, which has made him a bit insane. I can definitely don't talk things out. But anywho, also he managed to make it to Professor level B+. That's great. We're on part 1, I'm already almost at S rank. I just need to get to A+, S, and then that's it. So I did pretty well actually with this. Once Professor has maxed out, I can focus more on other things. A lot more on supports and stuff, so that's cool. I've been trying to even it out as best I can, but this is great. But, yep. Next time will be the battle of our lives. Quite literally. This is a proper fight now. I think all our training and stuff we're doing beforehand is all leading up to this. Next time will be the final battle of part 1 of this story. And lead us off straight to part 2. Which is very different. So, yep. Also, again, I will be doing an update later on. I'll explain a bit more about that, because I also want to talk about a schedule. But that is Maximum 347, Game with the type of RPG platformer. Stay classy.